you being one of the aunties, as you claim, one of the elder mature people so early, can you at this point kind of expound on the story, because the decision that you made in life is a very mature decision for you, especially
Um,
being the youngest. Let's look. Can we go into that a little bit more for the audience?
yeah. Okay, you heard that poem.
Yeah, that
I
was real.
wasn't sure
I
what
mean,
night
that's
you heard me.
that's really what got us started, and then you kind of
Yeah.
like went off of that. Like you had a true autobiography moment for us.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so I took custody of my niece and nephew. Didn't take it. I had to fight for it, honestly. I didn't just take it. It wasn't easy. I gained custody of my niece and nephew when I was in college, and I dropped out of college to raise them just so that they could have a full life experience and have a parent that was fully devoted to their upbringing in a humane, loving, and emotionally responsible way. And I knew I wouldn't be able to do that if I was biding my time between courses and court dates. So I just gave them all of me because I felt like they deserved it most.
So, I mean, that's incredible, right? I think my biggest thing is, that was such a mature decision, but also sacrificing, right? Like for you to be able to sacrifice, and like you said, you dropped out of college. Like
Yeah.
you were preparing for your own future, and you relinquished all that to help the next generation, to propel your own family to move forward. So, can you expound upon, I'm sure they're more than grateful now, but can you talk about, your relationship with them and how everything has been?
My relationship with my babies, oh, I just love talking about them the most. Um, how everything has been in the beginning, I wouldn't lie to you, it was not glitz and glamour. They thought it was going to be because we already had an established, auntie and niece and nephew relationship. So they thought they were going to come over and I was going to be the fun aunt, not realizing they needed a mom now. So I had to kind of
Hmm.
switch gears. So them trying to adapt to that was really, really hard. There was times that they disliked me. They disliked me as a human. They were like, "Oh my goodness, girl, like you're telling me about my shoes again. What's happening?" But now our relationship is so very beautiful. I couldn't ask for anything more. My nephew is constantly checking on me, and he's not really a people person. He don't check on the folks.
Mm,
So his checking on me is so it's so funny. Sometimes he just texts me and he goes, "Amaya, you still alive?"
right. That's it.
Okay, check
It's
in next week. And then sometimes
right.
he'll call me and tell me about something he cooked and he wants to share it with me. He's like, next time you're in town, I really want to cook for you. And
Mm,
it warms my heart that we are at this place. And because one thing I tell them, like, this story belongs to you as well. I
hmm.
cannot tell you to leave this house and give you the script on how to talk about me. You can leave this house and say it was the worst experience I ever had. I wish I never went through that. Even though I know I was trying my best, I was giving my best. I was still 21. So there was just some things that there was a disconnect between maturity in all areas. I
Hmm.
would like to say I had compartmentalized maturity. I'm one of the best parents I know, but I'm still a very petty sibling. But my sibling is your mama. So
Right.
maybe I shouldn't do that to her, right?
Right.
So there was some clashing with that, but we're just good all around. I think I owe my niece about 17 pot pies. Anytime I miss a call or a text, she's let me know what I
That's
owe her.
that's
Okay.
a
Like
top pie.
yeah,
Okay.
she's like, "Oh, now you got to cook this lasagna." Da, da, da. So, so I'm up there. I need to get these thumbs to working and get these texts back. But they really bring so much joy to my life.
Hmm.
And sometimes it still is a struggle, like the relationship I have with my sister, their mom. Like recently, Deadpool came out. My nephew loves Deadpool, and I'm
Hmm.
like, "Nephew, did you see Deadpool yet?" And he's like, "No." I said, "I'm up next week. I'm taking you to Deadpool." So
Definitely.
I'm excited. We're going, and he texts me. He's like, "Oh my mom feels some type of way. I'm going to cancel." And I was really about to get into my biggest pouty bag, and not with him, but just with myself,
Hmm.
because, like, damn, if I was just a regular ass aunt, like this was your aunt Anna, she ain't never raised you, it wouldn't be a problem. It would just be you're having time
I'm
with
Aunt
your
Mama.
yeah. And so now you feel some type of way because I'm this super aunt, but yeah, and my nephew still didn't go, so that's still
So that's one up. That's still one up for you. So you can kind of get your
bothers
get back on it a little bit. So, and what are, just if you don't mind me asking, what are the age difference between them and you?
oh, it's not a deep cut. We're only 8 years apart.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I've been babysitting since I was 6 years old. And that's not me being hyperbolic. Like, I don't know why my siblings trusted me, but I was mature for my age, right? And I've been babysitting children in a house independent since I was 6.
Mm,
So yeah, the 8 years difference really isn't, I didn't blink my
nothing
eyes
new.
twice about it. Yeah.
You just did it. Well, that is truly amazing and such an inspiration to so many people out there who can't even get past the first hurdle, and you have found a way to do it, and you've done it well. And they are more than grateful for you, and I'm sure they
Yeah.
will continue to show that love because it's really only just beginning. You're so young, they're so young, and I can't wait to see how that unfolds for you. And I know you're going to be so excited for what's to come of that.